Brought to you by stationhousecoffee.com and inspireddisorder.com/audible.
What you manifest in your mind, you can bring to reality.
The Ultimate Movie Championship, episode 42 from IDP 288. This is the show where Keith Spurlock and myself sit down. We're given two movies at random. We must fight and argue over which of those two movies is more worthy of being placed atop our ultimate movie list. Maybe not atop, but added to our ultimate movie list over at flickchart.com/IDP. So let's see how it all plays out in this episode right now.
So starting off with interesting matchup. I haven't seen the next Karate Kid yet.
You've never seen the next Karate Kid?
I mean, on Flickchart.
Oh.
I've seen it, yeah. It's
Hilary Swank.
Hilary Swank as Daniel San. It's the fourth.
Yes.
The last one. I
Well,
definitely saw it.
Not necessarily the last one.
The reboot with Smith kid.
Little Will Smith.
Yeah. Sadly, Jackie Chan was in that one as well.
He was the Mr. Miyagi
And it was karate, but they were in China.
in China.
And karate is a Japanese martial
It
art.
was weird.
Kung Fu is Chinese.
I don't fucking
It's,
know, man. It's weird.
Yeah, because that's Jackie Chan's from China. It was not good. It was a lot of cultural appropriation. Although the next Karate Kid was not good at all. It was, versus Little Miss Sunshine.
Which is a great movie.
Great little independent movie. A lot of great characters, great casting. Everybody was amazing. The dude finds out he's colorblind. He wants to go to the Air Force. Finds out he's colorblind and has a breakdown. I don't know if I found out if I did. Maybe I did. This movie may have been I maybe went to go look because it was around then 06, 07 when I went to find out I was colorblind.
Yeah, like, wait a second. This guy's describing the shit that I can't see.
Not really. I mean, he's looking at a pamphlet, and I was kind of new. It's like you play Trivial Pursuit, especially in bad lighting. That brown and green little wedge look the same. It's very I had to really look to see, but I don't know. I just thought I didn't know colors.
Little Miss Sunshine.
Yeah, 100%. Where's Olive? The Shining. Enjoy that poster. Versus Mr. Deeds.
The Shining.
I mean, I'm notorious. I give The Shining a lot of shit. It comes up against a lot of movies that I do appreciate more than The Shining.
You don't like
not
Adam
that I didn't
Sandler's Deadfoot? And
that was probably the first of the downfall because that was right off of Big Daddy.
it was right off Big
or
Daddy.
Little
or
Nicky.
Little Nicky.
Yeah, it was right in that moment. I didn't like Little Nicky either. It was okay, but it wasn't. Out of if we're talking Adam Sandler joints, Mr. Deeds can go fuck itself. Although it's better than a lot of dog shit that
Jack
he's done
and
that I
Jill.
haven't seen. Spanglish.
The Cobbler.
Actually, that wasn't horrible. That was kind of like Remote. It's like a family. He's doing a lot of family shit.
I Am the Zohan.
Yeah, that wasn't. That was almost. But I don't know. The Shining. Johnny's back. Or here's Johnny. What was written on the bottom of that poster?
I don't know.
Ooh, this is kind of
Odd.
interesting.
It's odd.
Two movies that are coming back with sequels. Kind of recently. Trainspotting's probably going to come out before that. Trainspotting versus Avatar. We talked about Avatar just now.
Yeah.
Discussing Doctor Strange.
And Trainspotting.
I'm more excited for the Trainspotting sequel
I'm not
than
excited
I am
for
Avatar
either sequel,
2.
but I love Trainspotting.
Yeah. Well, the director of Trainspotting I enjoy far more than James Cameron, even though he's definitely knows how to make money. Not giving any. He's made amazing blockbusters. But Titanic is half a good movie. Avatar was better. Dances with Wolves. Fucking like
Terminator 2
is
and
the
Aliens.
best thing. Well, yeah, okay. He's done two really good movies. This dude, the dude that does Trainspotting, does completely different movies every time he does a movie.
Danny Boyle?
$1 Million. The two kids that find $1 million. They're like two little English kids. Great little movie. Then he does like 28 Days Later, or the first one. Is that the first one?
Yeah.
Then he does some like crazy. They're all great. And like, you know, like it's almost like he's been doing that genre forever. How he comes into it. So weird that he's doing a sequel to Trainspotting. Kind of a weird movie to have a sequel for.
Yeah, junkies don't usually hang around for 20 years.
Oh, but I think that it ends like cleaning up. They all clean up at the end. It's not like Requiem for a Dream where it just like keeps getting worse.
So
worse. But yeah, Trainspotting. Speaking of Adam Sandler, this is a very interesting matchups that we're getting. We have Click. You see Click?
Yes.
Bed Bath & Beyond movie versus the first Charlie's Angels. Or not the first, I guess it's the remake they made.
The first remake.
One of the first movies to start copying The Matrix slow-mo type of shit. And
I'm going to go with Charlie's Angels on this just for Bill Murray and 3 hot chicks.
Yeah. It was a fun
And it
movie.
was a goofy movie.
It was a fun movie. Yeah. Click wasn't horrible, but
No.
it wasn't great. I would have loved Click if I was a kid.
Yeah.
I would have loved it. But I'm not a child. So we have Rush Hour, the first one, versus Road Trip, the first one. There's a lot of sequels to Road Trip that are just money drops. I guess Euro Trip wasn't bad.
Yeah, it wasn't bad. I got to say Road Trip. I liked Road Trip. And
I'd rather, if this was Shanghai Noon or Shanghai Nights, I like that buddy matchup with Jackie Chan more than Chris Tucker. Chris Tucker's just got an annoying voice. Chris Tucker talks like God, what's his name? Kevin Hart does stand up. Like Kevin Hart has a very whiny voice when he does stand up.
Yeah.
And Chris Tucker just communicates that way. I just watched Road Trip recently too. Yeah, I like Road Trip. I boinked her.
Boink? Did you say boink?
I got her panties. Giant leopard print. Indiana Jones and the Temple of Doom, the second one.
Kalima, the sequel prequel.
Yeah.
Kalima Shakti Day.
The one that looked like a Las Vegas stage performance for a lot of it. Versus.
I have not seen
I haven't seen Deep Cover either. Ooh, interesting. Another similar director, similar movie, Old School versus Indiana Jones and the Temple of Doom. Now, for me, this one's super easy.
Old School.
Yeah, 100%. Indiana Jones, this is the second worst one, which is, it's the third best, I guess I should say.
Yeah.
The first one and Last Crusade,
better than
the
this.
best. And then the one we shall not talk about with crystals in it. It doesn't, that's bullshit.
Aliens, bro. Aliens.
Yeah, that's great. That's what we want archaeologists to deal with.
Old School,
Old
for
School.
sure.
That was like
You're my boy, Blue.
going streaking. Have you seen Passion of the Christ?
Unfortunately.
Yeah. You seen Aaron Brockovich?
Yes.
Aaron Brockovich versus the Christian smut film by racist and bigot guy Mel Gibson, Passion of the Christ. Kind of ruined Jim Caviezel's career. I think he does a TV show now, but he was doing a lot of movies
When you're
up until
Jesus,
that movie.
it's hard to fucking be something else.
Unless you're like Tarantino doing Last Temptation of Christ,
That
and
was
you're Willem
Scorsese.
Dafoe. Oh, sorry, did I say Tarantino?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Scorsese.
Yeah, Willem
Dafoe's doing
Dafoe
good.
made it through.
but that was a completely different Christ movie.
They-
This was if you want to see,
Harvey Keitel as Judas in The Last Temptation of Christ.
yeah,
We like Passion of Christ. They went with Aramaic and fucking like.
Oh, when I watched this movie in empty theater, 2 rows in front of me, translations the whole time to somebody couldn't hear, some old religious whatever that had to go see this smut film, and the whole time talking the whole fucking film. But it's fine because it's a dog shit. If you're the kind of person that goes on like Live Leak and like executions and beatings,
you love that shit.
And just it doesn't need to have a story. You just need.
It's not even really a story. It's just
if you don't know the execution of the mythical character Jesus, if you don't know the whole story, the holiday or Good Friday story of
the 12 stations of the cross.
It's if you're into like gruesome, just smut, just watch The Passion of the Christ. Christians love it, and it gave them a reason to hate Jews again.
Oh, they made the Jews look like they.
And then Mel went off after this.
That was after that.
Yeah.
Sugar tits.
Yeah, it's just Passion of the Christ is a dog shit movie.
Aaron Brockovich isn't that bad of a movie.
I would rather watch Batman vs Superman again than Passion of the Christ.
Oh yeah.
Because there's no story in it. If you know the story, then you get all the references. This is a reference movie, but it's just a smut film. Really well done smut film. It all looks very realistic.
It's very well
Everything
shot.
they did looked like he was really everything that mythically happened in a book happened in this movie. Versus Aaron Brockovich. The real Aaron Brockovich came to the theater I was working at, Rancho 16, when this movie came out.
Oh yeah.
I was projectionist at the time, but yeah, I guess she looks similar. She's like tall and blonde.
Yeah.
Kind of Julie Roberts.
I've seen her on
That's a great
TV
movie.
before. It's a good movie.
It's a good movie. Yeah. It's
Chromium was the fucking chemical that was getting into everyone's water.
yeah.
Yeah,
It's got
the
the
ascended
levitation.
stink bug.
It's got the levitation cloak on. Yeah. So yeah, if they did a remake of this, it would just be fracking.
Oh yeah.
She'd just be seeing all the tainted water and
Well,
fracking.
at the factory that I worked at for years, like chromium was an essential chemical in the shit that we were doing, and we got caught dumping shit in the creek or the little run.
That's why the open market system is bullshit, because companies don't give
Oh,
a
they'll just
fuck.
regulate themselves. No, they'll dump shit.
Well, you
when
know
it's
why
not
fluoride
feasible.
is in our water? I mean, there's the chemtrail version. It's a byproduct of aluminum manufacturing. So in order to get rid of all the fluoride that comes from aluminum manufacturing, they allowed that they sold the government on it so they can put fluoride in your water. It's shown to help with teeth decay, whether it does or not. I don't know anything about that. But that's why fluoride's in our water, because a business
That's
had
how everything
waste.
gets done.
They had waste, so they were like probably one of the only companies that like the government's like, yeah, we'll fucking put your fucking fluoride in our water.
Is it poison?
We need aluminum.
Yeah.
Cans, foil,
I mean,
cars, a lot. Aluminum's in every. It's lightweight metal, strong.
this bug's really fucking with me.
It's a bug, bro. Aaron Brockovich.
It's big and it keeps diving.
It's just trying to like headbutt the lights. I'm not worried about it.
I'm not worried.
We've got American Pie 2 versus Scream 2. A couple of sequels. We've got a comedy sequel, Pie Fucker sequel versus You Can't Do That on TV sequel.
American Pie 2. That's Stifler's mom.
That's true. MILF.
That's
a term.
that's
came
MILF.
From that movie. It's a porn category.
Yeah.
Probably a few came from this movie. There's probably Pie Fucker hashtag somewhere. Yeah, I'm good with that. American Pie 2. I just don't really remember what's in Scream 2 that much. Analyze this versus the Royal Tenenbaums. Not, it's all right. I like. They're both all right. They're both all right.
I'd say the Royal Tenenbaums in this one. I like that movie, but it's not.
Analyze That is the sequel.
Yeah,
Analyze This is pretty good.
Analyze That is terrible. Analyze
It's
This is all right.
They're about the same. They're really about
The
the
Royal
same.
Tenenbaums is all right. It's like one of my favorite
Yeah.
Wes Anderson movies.
Yeah. I'm good with that. Royal Tenenbaums. Let's do a
Two
couple more. Yeah. The Rock versus the 1998 Godzilla with what's his name?
Let's just
Ferris
call
Bueller.
that Zilla,
Ferris Bueller.
because it's not even Godzilla. But yeah, The Rock in this one.
It's Mortal Zilla.
The only Michael Bay movie I really like. The Rock.
Con Air is pretty good too, bro.
Con Air's all right, and Bad Boys 1 is okay.
Yeah, he's done. He used to do a couple good things.
3 decent
Wow,
movies.
I
Never
haven't
seen Presto.
Interesting poster though. Big Daddy versus the holiday classic.
I've never seen it.
Are you serious?
Yep.
How do you get away with that? It's a Wonderful
Purposefully.
Life. It's a Wonderful Life. It's
I've
not
never
been
wanted to
seen.
watch it.
Doesn't matter. It's a movie that's just on forever. When there was no channels, it still got beamed into homes.
Yeah, and I know, and I would just go
Right.
outside or
It's
something.
so weird to avoid that one. It's not. I mean, it's whatever.
Every
They're
time
all-
a bell rings, an angel gets his
Yeah.
wings. I know about the movie.
Yeah. It's not bad. It's but it's holiday.
Jimmy
movie.
Stewart's voice bothers me too.
Well, he's dead now, so you don't have to worry about him. Saving Private Ryan versus Big Daddy.
Saving Private Ryan.
Yeah, I mean, I can wipe my own ass is a very good line, but not
Big
enough.
Daddy
to
probably the
overcome.
last of the alright Adam Sandler movies versus maybe the best war movie ever.
It's
Close
really
to.
good. It's really entertaining. Yeah, it's a really good movie overall. Have not seen.
Macabre
Macabre.
versus Mrs. Miller.
No.
I'm going for
Oh wait,
Macabre
is
there.
this the last one? Let's do one more after this. What is that one? Is that the first one?
Naked Gun.
from the Files of the Police Squad. That's got to be the first one.
Yes.
Versus the first RoboCop. I gotta go Naked Gun. I'm not a big RoboCop guy.
Now, see, I love RoboCop,
Yeah.
but I'm gonna have to go Naked Gun myself.
Yeah.
If this had been 3 RoboCop wins, that 33 and a third.
Yeah. I still would have gone with it. Just 'cause
2's
I'm not a
all
big fan
right.
of RoboCop. It's like they're all. I mean, it was the spoof genre.
Well, they got a little ridiculous for that's
they're
all,
spoofs. They're all
no, but I'm
fucking
saying
retarded,
like
you know?
everyone cast Leslie Nielsen in their spoof. Spy Hard was one.
Well, not all of them. There were the Top Guns or not Top Gun. Whatever.
Hot Shots.
Hot Shots. And then there was the Scream ones. Then the Wayans brothers did theirs.
Yeah.
I mean, there was people doing shit. But at the time, this
well,
was
when Leslie was still alive, and
Yeah.
I'm sure he had a bit part in every one of those fucking things.
Yeah. No. But he was kind of the man that did those movies for sure.
He used to be a serious actor too.
Yeah.
You know,
But he made
the
money doing
Naked Gun spawned off like a failed 6-episode run of Police Squad as a TV show.
That happens a lot. TV used to be less
But I'm
creative
saying
than movies.
from 15
Yeah.
years prior to when it got made.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, I'm going Naked Gun.
All right, one more. Last
Dead or alive, you're coming with me. I still love RoboCop though.
one. Air Force One versus the good, the bad, and the ugly. The
Clint Eastwood.
old Sergio Leone Western. I just watched that probably for the first time a few years ago. But
It's
at the
part
same
of a
time,
trilogy, I believe. The Man with No Name, Fistful of Dollars,
Yeah.
and The
I
Good, the Bad,
watched-
and the Ugly.
I watched 2 of the 3. The thing is, only until recently have I given a shit about Westerns. All of the, I went back, Sergio Leone's one of the classic Western directors. Not my shit. Don't give a fuck about it. Don't care at all. Not that Air Force One's a great movie.
There's
but
certain fucking Westerns, though, that
the new ones I really
For me,
Westworld's amazing. But that's
Unforgiven
Western
is
sci-fi.
good.
But that's modern day.
Still 90s.
Yeah, this is 66. This is a different type of Western.
True.
Completely. That was been told the anti-Western.
Tombstone is by far my
Tombstone's
favorite
awesome.
fucking
Yeah.
Western.
Yeah, 90s. 90s.
I mean,
Young Guns was fun.
Django. Young Guns was
the
really
oldest
fun.
Western that I like is Butch Cassidy and the Sundance Kid. Not much. It's in Western time, but they're not cowboys.
Yeah.
They're just bank robbers and they're on the run. It's probably one of the best. Probably one of my favorite Western movies. But I don't give a fuck about this movie. It's got a guy an actor I don't really give a shit about. And then Harrison Ford is I don't know. Just,
I'm going with Han Solo.
Yeah.
President Solo.
get off my plane.
President Solo doesn't want terrorists on his plane.
If I wanted
Pretty sure
to,
Gary Oldman's the bad guy in Air Force One.
so maybe.
So Gary Oldman is fucking awesome. So I'm gonna say him.
Sure.
Give that guy an Oscar for something.
Sure.
I don't give a fuck what at this point.
Yeah, Air Force One. All right. That's it.
Be sure to check out our sponsor, stationhousecoffee.com and Station House Coffee on the Instagrams for small batch, single origin, premium coffee, brewed in Vermont, shipped directly to you. Tell them the Ray Taylor Show sent you, and I guarantee that will put a smile on their face. So if you are in the need for coffee right now that is amazing, go to stationhousecoffee.com and follow Station House Coffee on Instagram and order your coffee today. InspiredDisorder.com/audible is where you go to get 2 free Audible books. That's right. You get a free trial with Audible, the #1 audio book provider. Just go to the link, InspiredDisorder.com/audible to get your 2 free books. That includes in your membership 1 credit equals 1 book per month. There's also Audible Originals, guided wellness programs, and news, all through Audible service. So go to InspiredDisorder.com/audible, AUDIBLE, for 2 books now. Make sure you follow Keith Spurlock on Twitter at KeithSpurlock1. New episodes of The Ray Taylor Show come out every single day. Subscribe on IGTV, YouTube, and everywhere else podcasts are found. Go binge the full week ad-free over at patreon.com/InspiredDisorder. Go buy Ray Taylor Show merch at InspiredDisorder.com. Follow the show on Instagram at Ray Taylor Show. Have a wonderful day, everybody. Peace. Out!